Back guard, 6'5", 0.
Yeah, just a few games in the book thus far. So, Greg, what are you looking for at this stage of the season?
Well, I like to see which teams get off to a hot start and who's struggling out of the gate. What can those teams do to improve?
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. That court pair will be Curry and Podziemski. And it's Moody in at the 3 spot. Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Indiana. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't zap their energy for this game.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
And this is important to Mathurin's development. I like seeing his work on improving his ability to make plays.
It's Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Indiana moving the ball over. Halliburton drives in. Mathurin for 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Bucks.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Here's Siakam, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Pass to Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Green. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Mathurin. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Terrific find by Mathurin, proving he's more than just a scorer.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. This game against Indiana, the first time they met this year. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Kevin, back to you.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Curry kicks to Butler.
It's added to
3-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Misses the
Siakam can't shoot.
And you don't want to give up that look too often.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
So Indiana ends up with a new move on the floor. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Pacers in 5th.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Bogdanovich finds Milton for 3. It's hauled in by Huff. Indiana leading by 4. Shepard the pass to Toppin. And here's McConnell. Pass to Huff. 5 on the clock. From deep. The Warriors pull it in. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Milton. A 3-pointer is right on target.
For 3.
Here's Shepard. Chalk up 2 there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
What a performance for Isaiah Jackson. He has been the story for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Aaron Nesmith is out there with Toppin. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Murphy in at the 2-guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax, but right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Curry dishes to Bogdanovic, and it's off from 3-point range. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Bogdanovic. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers. Nesmith, the pass to Toppin. McConnell kicks to Toppin. Now here's McConnell from past the arc. Doesn't go that time. Curry on the move. Misses from close range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Curry gets the bucket.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
McConnell passes to Siakam. Inside. He's looking for Toppin and finds him. Yep, that one goes in there. Toppin's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Curry outside. And the Warriors, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management saying it's an 82-game league, dominant voices on the team side countering that. Much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on the players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report.
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in the three-point era.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Indiana. On its way from Curry for 2, and the Warriors miss again.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Green against Siakam. Over Green. Siakam misses. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Butler. Curry on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Toppin, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. It's stolen by Green. Podziemski finds Green. He can't hit that time. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Toppin, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot. Toppin's got 5 points so far.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
Pass to Podziemski. Now, here's Moody. He's covered closely. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Indiana leading by 3. Here's Halliburton. He's defended by Podziemski. Toppin can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Curry passes it to Moody. And the 3-ball is good.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Indiana's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Kuminga dishes to Curry. And the Warriors, another 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Tries the spin move. Halliburton looking around. Here's Toppin. Warriors leading by 3. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in at the 3. The Pacers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Halliburton, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 3-point lead. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. In the 3rd spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Guys, back to you.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Curry looking it over. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Halliburton. Jackson in the corner. Indiana moving the ball around. Jackson a screen on Curry. Jackson down low. Working on Green. Jackson misses. It's Butler that time on the assist by Green. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
Nembhard finds Siakam. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Pass to Nembhard. It's stolen by Green. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's his 1st foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. On its way from Curry for 2, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
It's stolen by Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. 8 points here for Benedict Mathurin. Here's Curry with the 3, and the Warriors another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pacers trail by 12, and there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Indiana making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Jackson. Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Different look here for the Warriors. Quinton Post is checked in for Draymond Green. Torrey Craig comes in for Jimmy Butler. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Seth Curry in for Brandon Podziemski. It's Curry outside. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Craig, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in the game.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Curry kicks to Kuminga. And the Warriors, another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Siakam. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Pacers making a change here. Shepard's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Santos is checked in. Here's Craig. Good D by Siakam. McConnell in the corner. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry outside. Connects again from distance.
Splashes home another 3, and he moves into second place all time with that make for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead. They lead by 4. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Siakam. T.J. McConnell is out there with Nesmith. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Huff in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Pacers 5. Here's Kuminga. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Misses the jumper.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
McConnell passes to Nesmith. That one goes in.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
Warriors leading by 12. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Toppin. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Butler. Butler on on the attack.
And Butler probing the D and getting right where he wanted.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Halliburton's checked in for the Pacers. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry's checked in. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Allie, thank you so much. Pacers trail by 14. Siakam finds Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Over Craig. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Curry. Rebounded by Halliburton. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers.
Oh, nice timing on the alley-oop. This is the chemistry Siakam has with his teammates.
Warriors leading by 10. Good!
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Some changes for Indiana. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Rebounded by Halliburton. Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And he does not hit.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Nembhard, nice use of the glass on the finish.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take a lead? We'll have to see.
Halliburton is double. Here's Mathurin. Shoots the three. Butler with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Mathurin. Jackson. Count it.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Curry fires. And another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Now Nembhard. Now Mathurin. For three. Trying again. He gets the bucket on the way-in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Here's Curry. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green is checked in for Torrey Craig. Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Curry. And so it's Indiana with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
And delivering in the clutch, Siakam with zero fear, wanting the ball when it matters most.
And it's the Warriors' ball. 3-point lead. Green, the second chance shot is good.
Over his career, Green has been in so many huge playoff games, so he's used to the pressure moments.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Halliburton. Siakam. That one goes.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made the big moments.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on an 18-7 run. Now Halliburton. Jackson. Oh, what a play inside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And so they choose to intentionally
No, he
foul.
said no.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst case scenario for them is OT.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
All right, Jimmy, as you...
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Well, folks.